Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. Let us give thanks and praise unto the Most High for His guidance and protection, His grace and mercy, His everlasting love. And to know that without Him nothing is possible, but all things are possible through Him. So we continue giving praise and we continue to glorify Him and thanking Him for His blessings and His love upon our children, dear children, family and friends, and all loved ones. Welcome to How Can I Help Speak on this channel. This is Murphy. Murphicious and Murfettes, and to all the man them out there, blessed love. Okay, now tonight we're going to speak on something. Yeah, and I don't know how many people may think about this issue the way I thought about it, or how many people may disagree with me. Well, I know I'm going to have quite a bit of people disagree with me, and I know I'm going to have people who agree with me. One second. Sorry about that. Now, the topic tonight, I want to talk a little bit about some of these sport athletes. I'm going to be honest with you, and I said some. You have some of them think that they're better than everybody else because they're making all this money and they're on TV every night and so forth and so forth, and they can own a big house and they can drive a big car or cars and jets and all these things. Now, they have to remember one thing. Without the fans, you wouldn't have those things. And I'm not, you know something, I apologize for saying fans. I'm not going to say fans. I'm going to say people. Forget about fans. Because this fan thing that's been going around, I think that is the reason why some of these people are getting disrespected. Because the athletes are treating them like fans, not human beings. No, they don't treat them like a human being. You know, some of you athletes disrespect people. And like I said, without people buying the jerseys and your sportwear and all these things, without the people buying those things, you wouldn't be anything. You play 82 games for the year plus playoff. All right? You tell me now, you put two teams in a building to play 82 games without any fans, without anyone. Forget about the fan thing. I have to find a different thing to say. Without anyone watching the game. Number one, all the skill that you have, I don't think you would have it. Because the people who are watching you and who are coaching you and so forth are putting that motivation and that drive in you. Because I watch the way you guys play, especially in the playoff. You know, you get energy from the fans, from the people in the building. But yet still, some of you, win or lose, after the game going through the tunnel, think it hard to give a high five. Some of you, I said, and listen people, I said, some think it hard to give a high five. Some of you think it hard to really give people eye contact. You're holier than thou, and because you have all this money, you think you're better than anybody else. You ain't better than nobody. And I'm glad that I am not one of those people out there who make you guys think that you're all that and the world created around you. I'm glad I'm not one of those persons. I love sports. I love sports. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and leave your comment. I love sports. I love all sports. Okay? Well, do I have a favorite? Yeah. My favorite game is football. I love watching football. But overall, it's soccer. Then you have basketball. Then you have baseball. I even watch curling. Okay? I watch what they call this thing, rhythmic, that thing with the piece of what you call it, lace on the stick, and they spin like this and they do them gym. I watch everything. I support things. You may not go to all the events, but you have cable, you have pay TV, you have all these things, and all these things accumulate up and they get money from it. It generates money. The jerseys out there to buy, it's not cheap. Not cheap. And sometimes when they go on sale, they're like, the sale price is crazy. It is not cheap to buy tickets to go to the game, especially in Canada here. It is not cheap. I think Canadians sell, I think our arena, we sell the most expensive tickets. I think so. And if we are not the most expensive team, I mean for selling tickets to go to the games, maybe we're second, but I don't think we're out of the top 5. If we're not number 1, we're number 2. It is not cheap to buy tickets. It is not cheap to buy jerseys. It's not cheap to buy hats. It is not cheap to buy the shoes. Without people supporting the game, spending their hard-earned money, you guys wouldn't be nothing. Your talent wouldn't mean a damn thing. And I gotta be careful about what I say, because I have a lot of people who watch this channel, who support this channel, and who means a lot to me. And some of my viewers and subscribers, you know, the way they speak to me, especially when they see me one-on-one on the street, you know, I gotta keep that image. So I try my best not to do anything disrespectful on this channel. But like I said, without the people coming to the game and supporting the game and buying the this and buying the that, you guys are nothing. The owners need the people to come to the game, to go on pay TV, to this, to that, so they can make that money, you know, so they can pay. And people can put money in their pocket and they can buy big house and drive big car. One of the main reasons why I'm doing this video tonight, and I can't tell you how long this is going to be, but this is something that needs to be talked about. I got a video about 2 kids who, well, you know kids, when they idolize anyone, especially athletes, they're crazy about them. And they weren't treated nicely. I won't let you listen to everything, because the mother, she was very, very hurt and she was going off. And like I said, she used some language that, ooh, I cringe when I hear it. But I want you to hear what's going on. And then we'll come back and talk some more. Here we go.
Come and talk on live on Facebook Live. I hope this thing goes viral. My son and his teammates are in Atlanta at a basketball camp. You know, basketball tournament in Atlanta. Exciting. The boys are excited. They're, you know, they're meeting their some of their favorite players of all times, you know. So they go and they're meeting their favorite players, they're excited, they're like, oh my God. Like, my son has this one favorite player that he loves all the time. He finally gets to meet this guy. You understand what I'm saying to you? So anyway, hey Derek, so listen. So he calls me up. I'm like, hey babe, what's going on? You're excited? You having fun? He's like, yeah, I'm about to play. Okay, he says, Mom, guess who's in my hotel? I said, who? He says, Kobe Bryant. What? Kobe Bryant is in your room, in your hotel? Kobe? And Scottie Pippen. Scottie too? Scottie Pippen is in my hotel. He says, I said, did you meet him? He says, yeah. He says, but Mom, they won't let us talk to him or even touch him. He said, Scottie Pippen said, don't touch him and don't say nothing to him. Scott.
I have to stop it there because that's when she started going off. No, did you hear that? Did you hear what that lady said? That her son said to her? Don't speak to him and don't touch him. The last time I heard somebody say something like that in a statement was a few months ago, I think it was. It wasn't an athlete. It was a comedian. Yeah. What's his name? Steve Harvey. I know quite a bit of people heard that message that was read out, things that he had said. Doesn't want his staff to touch him, don't talk to him, don't see him in the hallway, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. What is wrong with these people? What make them think they're better than anybody else? And without people supporting you and be there helping you and do all the things that they're doing, you wouldn't be crap. But you think you're better than people? You know, I say it before and I'm going to continue to say it until the day I die. When it comes to women and children, I take it personal. And the same way you get that riches, you can lose it fast. You ain't all that, man. You ain't nothing without all that money that you guys have. Nothing. Money don't make you a better person. No. And a lot of these, you know, too bad that these kids, it's hard for these children to understand. Because the way I see them go on, you know, I see parents wake up early morning, stand in line so their children can meet their favorite player. It hurts, man. Some people are going to say, well, you know, they have to be careful and they have to this. I understand that too. I understand all that. That there's dangerous people out there and stuff. But you're at a basketball camp. Kids. And it's not a lie. I believe what she's saying because I've seen it happen with these two eyes. I've seen it happen on TV. I've seen it happen in person. You guys think you're better than people, man. And it's just so too bad that, you know, some of these people can't say to heck with you. I ain't supporting you. I ain't buying your stuff. Too bad people can't just come together and boycott the whole thing. How would you guys like to play 82 games or 83 games without any fans in the stadium or in the arena? Because once the fans stop going, all that money that you're making ain't going to be no good because they ain't going to go. They ain't going on pay TV. Some people probably don't even want cable no more. I'm just trying to put something out there and to let you guys see what's going on. A lot of you guys are children. Would you really like anyone to treat your kids like that? Would you like anyone to treat your children like that? I have a lot of basketball cards. I have a lot of autographs. I got quite a bit of sports memorabilia in my possession. I have Kobe Bryant autograph. And Kobe, out of the top 10 players that I don't like, I would say Kobe is number one. When I say don't like, I don't like his attitude towards the game. A lot of people have their own thing about him. I have my own. I just think without Michael, there wouldn't be no Kobe. I don't care what nobody wants to tell me. Kobe is still in Michael's shadow for me. For me, people, this is me talking. My views on the things that I'm seeing. Okay? I got Blake Griffin. I got LeBron James. I didn't stand in no line. I was not no stadium passing no paper. Because the way I see them treat people, I don't want them to treat me like that. And I'm the type of person, if you disrespect me like that, like I said, God is still working on me. I'm not all the way there yet. He's still working on me. And the type of person I am, very nice. But you see, when you disrespect me and try to make me look bad and think that you're all that and thou, no man, I'll put you in your place. I don't care who you are. I'll put you and your money in your place. It really hurts. The other night I was watching Golden State and Cleveland. And Shaq was sitting behind the announcer. It was 2 nights he was sitting there. I think this was game 5 when he was wearing the kind of green or blue plaid jacket. And a gentleman came over to him to shake his hand. Maybe it's me, but the way I see Shaq gaze at the man and just do something like this, it's like, come on, man. Shaq is one person that I always give a lot of credit. A lot of credit. Shaq, for me, is number 1 over Kobe. Because Shaq have his own window that he plays in. Kobe is played in Michael's window. I don't care what nobody wants to say. I don't care. That's just my views. People say, well, because you don't like him, what you're saying. I don't care. My basketball player, not for all time, but my favorite is Vince Carter. Yeah, that's my favorite. I remember when my daughter, my last child, was about, I think Vanessa was maybe about 7 or a little younger. I took her to a game, the first game I ever take her to. And when we went in, the Raptors dancers and stuff, they were getting kids to bring out to the court. And my daughter was one of the child that they bring out there. And you know, she met a few of the players, and I don't know if this is why I really like Vince Carter so much, but he was very manageable. He was very loving. He was very nice. You know, he was being a gentleman. He was a person. Regardless of how people may feel about him. But he let her feel good. I remember one night I was in Toronto. This is way back when I used to go out to parties and stuff. And I was at this club. And Dave Stewart came out of the club. And I didn't see him. But my friend, close brethren, that was with me, named Keith. He said to me, Murphy, Dave Stewart standing beside you. And I look around. And trust me, he looked like he had a few in him. And I asked him for an autograph. And he asked me if I have a pen. And can you imagine you're asking somebody for an autograph and you don't even have a pen? Anyway, he said no, he didn't have a pen and I didn't have one. So I said, okay, you know, if I go get one, would you? You know, that man stick around, waited until I went and got the pen and came back, signed an autograph for me and signed one for my son. That time my son had just came out of the hospital, had some problems with his legs. Okay? I remember the first time I met Ty Domi. It was at a restaurant that I was working called Grisanti's. And I finished working and he was there having lunch. And here I go again, asking for another autograph. This is before I stopped doing it. I didn't have a pen and he didn't have one. And I went back inside. Grisanti's was on Burnham Thorpe and Wolfdale. I went back inside of the restaurant and I got a pen and I came back out. I was wearing a Dallas Cowboy hat and I gave the hat to him and he signed it. And he was nice about it. I met a few more hockey players. I met a few more basketball players. Baseball players. Like I said, most of the autographs that I have is because I buy the cards. Because like I said, I don't want no one to disrespect me. No. Give you another story. I was at Walmart about a year ago or 2 years ago in Square One. And DeMar DeRozan's supposed to come and sign autograph that day. Now he was late. It was summertime. It was busy on the street coming from Toronto to Mississauga. So you understand there's traffic and stuff like that. So he was about 45 minutes late. Now he has to do that, then go to another signing. But I'm going to tell you what I find disrespectful. He came in. They whip him in. You sign a couple autographs. And then I just see the man do like this. Just get up and leave. Not even to say, sorry guys, I'm late, but it's not my fault, but I have another engagement to deal with, even that. And trust me, there was some kids inside of the line waiting. And that's the thing that always gets to me. The time that I see people stand up and wait to get an autograph or to take a picture with these fools. And waited with their kids inside a Walmart store with basketballs in their hands, with jerseys, trying to get it signed. And not even to acknowledge the people and said, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. I could live with that. And those are the things start adding up why I decided I ain't asking none of these fools for no autograph, because if they disrespect me, I'm going to put them in their place, because I don't want nothing from none of them. An autograph. How much money? You know how much hats I buy? I have 165 hats. From college to football, baseball, basketball, pro. Okay? Jerseys. I'll tell you one more story and then that's it. A few years ago, people, I'll tell you something, I don't forget none. I can't come up with certain things at the point, but it comes back to me because my files keep going. I keep going in my files. A few years ago, I was watching Larry King live. And I honestly can't remember if it was a sport athlete or it was an actor. But it wasn't a female, it was a male. If it wasn't a basketball player, it was an actor. And the conversation was going on and the autograph thing came up. And it was decided to tell Larry King the story about that autograph incident. It was a football player. Yeah, it was a football player. It was a while, but I know I'm gonna get it, and I'll come back with another video about it. But somebody came to him and asked him for an autograph. And while he was leaving, he said he didn't have no time. Gotta go. His mother was there with him. This is the gentleman giving the story. His mother was there with him, and she said to him, "Where are you going so fast that you can't give someone an autograph? People who buy your stuff, who come to the game to see you. Look at all these people line up to see you, and you can't get him an autograph." You know what that man said? And that's why I said respect to all women, all the time. You know what that Murphisha said to her son? You better sign that autograph. And he signed that one, and he sit there and signed as much autograph that he could. And from that day, that man says, he never turned his back on anyone when they asked him for an autograph or for a picture, because it's nothing. If it wasn't for those people, you wouldn't have crap. It's bad enough when you turn your back on an elder, or an adult, or, a bigger man, or, It's bad enough when you do that. But when you do it to a child, you see, what you people don't understand, you are nothing, and I'm going to use this word for the last time, without the fans. Nothing. No house, no car, no jet, no vacation, no nothing without the fans. They put you up there, man. They buy your stuff. They support you. They make you live in that big house, drive that big cars, fly that jet, or go anywhere you want to go. If it wasn't for people who are buying those stuff and going to the games and doing all these things, the owner don't just get up and just pay you without people spending money so he can make money to pay you. And some of you, a good majority of you, some of you don't even have a ring, never even win a championship. I don't even want to call no names and think you're better than people. But like I said, if any day any one of my grandchildren should say, Grandpa, can you take me to, and I make up my mind to do it, you guys ever disrespect, I'm going to put you in your place. Trust me. Yeah, I'm going to put you in your place. Because like I said, without your money and your big house and this, that, you ain't nothing. But the reason why this video is made tonight is because of this incident that happened to that little boy. And if I had let you listen to everything that that mother was saying, you would have seen what I'm talking about. I'm sorry this video is so long, but you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. We got to let people know where we stand. And you can't just take advantage of people all the time. I've never been in a situation where any one of them have to disrespect me. And I have met quite a few players. I have taken pictures with quite a few players. For some reason, I've never been in that situation. But I've seen other people get disrespected and get hurt. Sad. I want to say thanks for putting up with me. Oh, and before I go, I want all my viewers and subscribers to help me celebrate 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube. All right? I'm going to do something. I'm going to put out a little invitation and invite a few people who live in Canada that can make it, you know, and so forth. It ain't going to be nothing too big, you know. We're going to do a little thing and celebrate 1 year of this channel and keep it going. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everything, for every subscriber, for every comment, for every thumbs up that I get. And I get more thumbs up. I think since I started this channel, I may get about 4 to 5 thumbs down. Yeah. Thankful for everything, the good and the bad. Thank God for keeping me going and for making me be as honest as possible. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and leave a comment. This is How Can I Help? Speak on this. And this is Murphy. Murphicious and Murfettes. And to all the man them, blessed love.